Hi guys, and welcome to part 3 of my Sew With Me summer outfit. So I made some changes, and I think at the end of the part 2, I did discuss that. I think I was changing my mind about using New Look 6378 as the cover up. And I fought it because I'm like, well, I was so excited in part 1 when I told them I was absolutely sure this is what I'm going to do. And like whew, it's too early in the game, Patrice, for this. And as I was cutting out the pattern, I still wasn't sure about it. So I'm like, you know what, Pat? If you're not sure, even though that is what you said, you can retract your statement. What's good of having a mind if you can't change it? So yeah, we're not doing New Look 6378 anymore. I actually went back into my stash and I said, okay, patterns, we need to have a come to Jesus moment here. We really need to decide some stuff because I need a cover up for my shorts, and my shorts is there ready and waiting to be paired. So I went into my stash and I'm like, okay, I can do my tried and true New Look 6266, but I'm like, I don't think so. Reason being, the other fabric that I showed in part 1, I think I might go ahead and sew up another short set with that. So I'm like, I might need that pattern, you look 6266, for that short. So I'm like, no, 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 no. I still didn't want, and besides, I still didn't want any sorts of collars and buttons and buttonholes. I'm just not in the mood to mess with them. So I'm like, okay. Then I went into my stash and I said, okay, I can do an indie pattern, which is the Veronique robe by Closet Core. I did this pattern twice, this robe pattern. Absolutely love it. But I'm like, if I do this pattern, I was looking at this view over here, I may want to have to shorten it and do some adjustments to it. And I'm like, I'm not sure because when I made the pattern, the first time I made this pattern, it was too big. So I had to reprint it and choose the smaller size. And I don't think I've reached that size yet where I'm pleased. So I'm like, definitely I'll have to reprint it to go down again. And I wasn't in the mood for that either. So the Veronique robe is on, I put it to the side. I'm not in the mood for all of that. And that was the same, well, almost the same issue with Butterick 6774. And this pattern, from the looks of it, is an easy pattern, but I've never done it before. So I will have to print it out, piece it together, do all of that. Ain't nobody got time for all of that, at least not today. So I'm like, you know what? If I have to cut out another pattern, let it be not one that I have to, not a PDF pattern. Let me go back into my stash. And then I stumbled across another pattern. Now, this pattern, I've used it for my wide leg trousers for work, so it's a TNT. But I forgot about the top for this pattern, and that is New Look 6438. This pattern. So you guys would have remembered, well, if you've been with me for a while, I did this trouser for Tika Jamaic's Diabetes Sewing Challenge last year. Oh, speaking of that, if she has it this year, I think I need to stock up on blue fabric. Hmm, hmm. Stay focused, Pat. Stay focused. Stay focused. Anyway, so yes, I did this trouser for that challenge and I made it a few times since. So I'm like, you know what? The overlay for this pattern it's right up my alley of what I was searching for anyway. Actually, it's more than what New Look 6378 has to begin with. It actually fits my requirements 100%. So I'm like, I think we can work with this. I definitely think we can work with this. So I went ahead and I've cut out the pattern. So instead of cutting a size 16, I sized down to a size 14. And let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's see how this would go. So like I said, I've already cut out everything. The fabric, I've already cut out the interfacing for the neck and the collar. And we're gonna go. Now with this pattern, it has three pattern pieces, if I'm not mistaken. There's the front, the back, the front band, the neck band, and the sleeve. Sorry, there's five pattern pieces. So I don't anticipate any difficulties in it. So we're just gonna go and get this thing sorted on this Sunday afternoon. Okay, so let's go. So I'm trying to avoid some sort of shenanigan here. Now I've already stitched up the shoulders and I've serged it, and I'm at the part where I have to attach the sleeve. Here's one of the sleeve. Yeah, I'm at the part where I have to attach the top of the sleeve to the armhole that I've created where I stitched the front and the back at the sleeves. Now the instructions does not call for me to do any sort of e-stitch around the curve of the sleeve, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it because as I started pinning one of the armholes, there's some gaping, there's some gaps. I haven't finished pinning the entire thing because I know how it's going to end. So I'm just going to take it off, do an e-stitch around the armholes, and then we're going to attach it again. I'm just trying to avoid some shenanigans here today, so that's what we're gonna do. So much better. Okay, so I did the e-stitching around the curve of the armhole and I serged the end. So now this is the first armhole, but I'm just noticing a boo-boo with my second armhole. Let me just move that out of the way. So this is my second armhole piece. Look at this. Look at this right over there. Here. Something happened while I was cutting the armhole out. So it doesn't have the curve. Let's see. It doesn't have that curve going around. Something happened here. So luckily I do have some more fabric. So I'm going to cut out this sleeve again. And then I'm going to e-stitch it and attach it to the other sleeve. What the hell happened? Oh my god. Hey guys, I'm just coming in to check in quick. Now I'm halfway there. Yes, yes. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the complete project put together. Now, if you've been following me, you would have known that I've had just some slight hiccups, just some minor hiccups. So I've already sorted out the sleeves and they are both attached. The second one is attached. And then I've also stitched the front and the back together. Let me just get it situated. So I've also back up, Patrice, back up. Take your time. I've also stitched the front and the back together on each side. Now, I did a thing. I did a thing. I also added s- open slits on each side. So I went up 5 inches and I left it open on each side. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Now, whether or not it's necessary because it's an open up top, I don't know, but I know what I like. So that is just a design feature I've added. The only thing left for me to do is to hem the sleeves, and then I have to get the neck band and the front band all situated and attach it. I have to add the interfacing on both the neck band and the front band. Guys, I have a confession to make. I do not like cutting out and ironing, interfacing. I know it's strange. I know it is strange because interfacing is just an integral part of sewing, and I would never omit that step. But somehow I try to prolong it as as much as I can before I have to do it. Tell me, is it? Am I weird? Am I don't know because I can't imagine that there are other people out there like me when it comes to interfacing. So now I've already cut it out reluctantly, the interfacing, and now I just have to iron on the interfacing. So I'm gonna sort that out, and then I'm gonna attach it along the entire front and the neck and the front. And then I'm also going to hem the outfit and also hem the sleeves. If I haven't mentioned that before, add my name tag, and I think we're good to go. Now, I mentioned before this fabric is cotton lawn. I love cotton lawn. It's one of my favorite um, fabrics to work with. And you know what? I think this summer is going to be a cotton lawn summer for me. I mean, I love denim. Don't get me wrong. You guys know you can never get between Patrice and her denim. But for this summer, this heat isn't playing. And cotton lawn is just so lightweight and breathable. Now, I know that I could have gotten this outfit ready made. I know that. I mean, but we are sewists, we are sewers, we make our own stuff. Ah, plus a lot of the stuff in fast fashion, they're either made out of polyester or it's a polyester blend. I don't want that. I definitely do not want that. Cotton it is, cotton lawn it is, and I am so pleased with the outcome thus far. So I'm just gonna finish it up. Are we gonna try it on? Are we gonna see how everything goes? Oh, I think I should try it on before I go any further, just to see. Let's do that. Let's try it on. So this is what we have so far, you guys, and I am absolutely loving the fit. I am so glad that I made the decision to use the size 14 instead. Yeah, I like it. And here are my splits. And the other one, yeah, we definitely jamming. So let's do some hemming. Well, let's put on the band, let's do some hemming, and we're finished. But yep. Okay, let me stop pulling around. Let's go. Okay, so I finally ironed on the interfacing onto the neckband and the two front bands. I mean, you would have thought that it's so difficult to do or anything like that, but I don't know. But tell me I'm not the only one who doesn't like dealing with interfacing. Like I said, I'm not going to ever omit it or anything, but I just prolong doing it. But now the inevitable is here, and I had to deal with it. It's all sorted. So now let me just finish up this bad boys and just get it sorted. So, and just like that, we are finished. I am completely pleased with this kimono top. Now, I did run into some issues, and the filming was bad, so I didn't get to show it to you guys. But remember, I told you guys that I had to switch out sewing machines. Well, because I don't use this Madame over here too often, the markings are different. So when I was supposed to stitch 5/8 of an inch in the shoulders, it was larger than 5/8 of an inch. So when I went around to stitch oh gosh, the um the back facing to the front band, they were all different. All different seam allowance, which I didn't notice at the time until later. So attaching the band to the rest of the garment was a bit difficult, and it's a bit wonky in the shoulder, well, in the neck region because of that. But I'm gonna still rock it. I'm gonna still wear it, and if you notice that, you're too close to me anyway. I mean, back up. Just back up. Ah, anyway. Yes, but I'm absolutely pleased with the outfit. I don't think I have enough fabric to do the tie bands. Do I? Maybe I do. Maybe I do if I put remnants together. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't think I'll do it in this material anyway. I'm thinking maybe a contrast fabric. Reason being, I don't wear yellow too often, and that's because I think it's just a bit too close to my complexion. I love the color yellow. It's not like orange. Orange and no, but yellow, I have no qualms about yellow other than wearing it garment wise. I don't, because I just think it's too close to my complexion. So having an entire outfit in mustard, I'm hoping I'm able to pull it off. So if and when I do the tie belt, I will do it in a contrasting. I think denim would actually look good. I have to put that denim scent and everything, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But yeah, I'll do a contrasting belt just to break it up. And the inside, I wasn't able to make the wallet as yet, but I'll put it with a cami top when I'm wearing it. But I am so glad that it is completed. One thing I'm going to say is that with the sleeve, I don't really like these type of kimono sleeves, to be honest, because if you don't get that curve in here right, yeah, it's gonna bunch up the rest of the garment. And I learned that when I was doing the Veronique robe. So you have to pay particular attention in in this region where the arm meets the rest of the body in this region. Yeah. Mine is slightly a bit off, but it's not bad. Just have to pay particular attention so it doesn't get bunched underneath there. And then when it's bunched, everything is just off. But mine isn't too bad. It's still wearable. Loving the splits. I think it's a decent length, and I can't wait to put the entire piece together. So let's try it on. Let's try it on and let's see the end result and we'll take it from there. And there you have it, my Sew With Me summer outfit using Simplicity 1165 and New Look 6348. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself immensely. Look, let me know if this is something more that you would like to see. I do have some other plans for the summer, some more so with me. So let me know. Let me know if I should keep it coming or call it quits. I am loving this outfit so far. It is so comfortable. As you can tell, I'm outside in my yard and it's hot. It is hot. But the material is so light. So, oh my goodness, even though it's hot, there's so much room for the air to flow through it, and I am loving this outfit. Now, I am thinking about using the other material that I showed in part one. I'm thinking about making a similar outfit using that material. I'm still thinking about it. You guys know how I do when I repeat patterns. So I'm not sure as yet, but that's definitely something to look out for if I decide to do it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also click that notification bell so you can be aware of all of my other shenanigans. I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Think lovely thoughts. Keep on smiling and always remember to make beautiful and wonderful things. All right, lovies, I'm out of here. Bye.